Hey Tristan, what are you doing?
I'm Snapchatting.
Oh.
Do you have a favorite filter?
I do. It's the money-making filter.
Oh, mine's the cool panda.
Ah, well, I was making bank this week on their IPO.
Oh yeah, with Snap Chat's IPO, it was crazy. They went up 11% on Friday.
And 40% the day before that. Yeah,
Is this hype? Is this all hype?
I think it's honestly like at this point, anything that happens beyond this is all hype.
I think really smart investors are out already.
Yeah.
They're done.
I'm cashing out.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a smart move right now because, like, they're not. How are they making money?
But advertising, that's it. Period. End of story.
But the thing about advertising is when I see the ads, like I know what you're talking about, but you can you can just press through them. Like,
Right. So what's the point? If you don't have to watch them, then who's paying for you to actually look at them?
Yeah, and I know that there's like stories from like Cosmopolitan and Daily Mail and stuff like that, and I bet that's some of their revenue, but it can't be much because who's watching them? Like it has to be based off of.
I probably read an article every other week.
Yeah,
like that many.
I'm that bored.
And I have to be pretty severely, but I've had to gone through Facebook at that point, all of Facebook, all of Instagram, and check all the Snapchat stories, and then I'm reading that.
It's the bottom of my list. I would much rather like watch weird videos on Facebook.
Which is
have nothing to do with
why I don't see a whole lot of future for the company really. And at the same time, long term, all it takes is one kid who knows how to code, who has a laptop, to build something better that everybody else likes, and everybody picks up all of us, get rid of Snapchat, and just switch over. It's happened before, it can happen again. And then bam, $25 billion or $28 billion, whatever they have right now, is gone.
Yeah, and I think a smart move for Snapchat would be just, at this point, like, sell out, you know? Like,
If Facebook came knocking and said, hey, you want $20 billion for everything, I would take the money.
I would take it and I would run. Because
you're not worth $28 billion long term.
I think it's going to be interesting in the next couple weeks to see if people keep buying it, if the hype keeps up, or if it's not just hype and they're actually a pretty strong company and they keep making money. And then if another one comes forward. I feel like another company is about to come forward once they see how much money Snapchat's making and how their platform can be like copied pretty easily.
But Instagram tried to do it.
Yeah, Instagram tried to do it. They have Instagram stories. I mean, they're stupid. Like, I don't make them. Kind of watch them, but.
Well, you know, also happened huge that was this week. AMD.
AMD.
That was big. Finally released their new Ryzen series of CPUs, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been watching AMD since like it was our little baby,
a year and a half ago,
then you're pretty psyched.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, exactly. If you're investing, like you're set.
But here's the thing that kind of bothered me. Okay, everybody had their expectations on this new Ryzen series that was like up here. Okay, and Intel was back down here based off those expectations, right? And the stock was doing really low. It was at like 14s at one point, skimming 15. And then when they actually released it and people got in their hands, the actual expectations went down to here.
Yeah.
You still are way in front of Intel,
doing so
but just that's because they weren't as amazing as they said they were going to be, which obviously every single company inflates all of that. I don't know why it wasn't factored in.
Yeah.
People panicked and started telling things. They're stock went back down to $13.
Well,
what's going on, guys?
And the people that are panicking are the people that really don't know.
They don't know the technology. They don't know
like,
that.
Oh my gosh, it's not to par. Like we're out. I'm out. Like. Those are the people that are doing it. It's not people that actually know how stocks work.
And Intel's had a grasp on the market almost forever.
Yeah.
And finally they have a worthy rival who's giving them a good run for their money. And it's working. They have better stuff for better prices. Which means their quarter earnings coming up is going to be, on the revenue scale, it's going to be incredible. Yeah. I'm expecting great earnings.
I mean, like, when was the last time Intel did something really innovative? And like really pushed the
a long time.
Yeah.
It's been slowly, marginally, of course, getting better as technology progresses, and that's about it. So I think AMD has a really bright future in the market. People just got to continue believing in them. I don't think Snapchat does.
I don't think Snapchat does. We never thought Snapchat did. Like,
we've been talking about it for a while.
It's been a really long time that they've been still going. So we don't know how much longer how much longer this is going to go on. Hopefully longer for them, but...
I'm ready for a new app.
I'm ready for a new app, yeah.
So...
I think I'm ready.
Keep that in mind, guys, and thank you for watching.
And remember,
it's so easy to do it.
Why don't you play